Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? It's Kelly. Kelly's a good girl. Kelly's the best girl. Oh, you gonna cuddle with me? Hello, everyone. I say everyone as though I expect to have more than one viewer. Hello, my one singular viewer. I hope this video finds you well. Today, I just wanted to introduce myself and to explain the plans I have for this vlog. In the video, I'm just setting up my commonplace and reflection pages for the week. My phone ran out of storage at one point, just to warn you, so the entire process of me setting these pages up are not on video, but you can follow along as I try to get a satisfying layout, or you can journal alongside me. You can listen to me blab, or you can just mute me, play your favorite tunes. Sky's the limit. On Instagram, I am always asked about the notebooks I use, so let's get that out of the way first. This notebook is actually a planner with plenty of notebook pages in the back for journaling. At the beginning of this video, you saw me set up my weekly page. So this is called the Hobonichi Weeks, which is a Japanese planner. I'm a big fan of Japanese stationery. I bought this week's planner from jetpens.com, which I can link in the description for you, viewer. Look at me saying things like, I'll link it in the description. I sound like a real YouTuber. Anyway, so welcome to Hazy Metaphors, the place where I document the commonplace areas of my life in order to hopefully clear up some of the haziness in my mind as days and weeks tend to blur together. My name is Cass. If you're coming here from Instagram, you may know me as Crimson Cass. I am in my 30s, way too old to be doing this YouTube thing, but it seemed like it could be a good creative outlet for me, so I decided to not let my age stop me from having a little fun. Maybe fun isn't the right word. Relief. I want a little relief. Though I hope we do get to have some fun on this channel, viewer. You may have noticed that this video is very similar in format to the Arctic Archives by Megan Rhiannon. I don't know if I'm saying her last name right. Her handle is Petite Gloom. I am very inspired by Megan, so you may notice elements of her work pop up in my own, from her stickers to her dot sticker system in her commonplace book, to, of course, how these videos are formatted. If you haven't checked out her work yet, I will link it in the description, as she is someone who is definitely worth checking out. About this channel, this will be my place to discuss various things I am into or what is on my mind while documenting little tidbits of my life as I work my way through some pretty big goals. Two of my big goals are to write a novel and to declutter our messy house. I am setting a strict deadline of 6 weeks to finish up my novel, which is a sci-fi enemies to lovers romance. I've gone through several drafts already, but I keep hitting a point where I feel the need to start all the way over. I did this often in college too, with writing essays and papers, and I do not recommend this method of starting over and over again. It does not help. I don't know why I keep doing it. But this time, I am forcing myself to write an entire draft all the way to the end, and I'm going to do it within 6 weeks. I'm stressed out just saying that. I also need to declutter our home. Listen, viewer, when I say our house is a mess, I mean it is a mess. At around 2019, I had some extreme mental health problems, and everything in that time just went to crap. Now that I'm doing better, not amazingly or even fine, just better than I was. I want to get the chaos a little more under control. So one of my plans for this vlog is to share with you the decluttering process, which means I'll be sharing clips of our messy house, which sounds horrifyingly embarrassing to me. But I want to do it because, one, I want to be honest about my life here, and two, maybe sharing my process will help you, viewer, if you happen to be struggling with some of the same things I do. So those are my two major goals at the moment, and I plan to do all that while struggling with narcolepsy, which will be another big topic on this channel. If you don't know what narcolepsy is, it's a sleep disorder that is characterized by excessive daytime sleepiness. Basically, I'm chronically sleep deprived, and it makes the everyday functioning tasks in life much more difficult. But I read about narcolepsy a lot, and I'm slowly gaining tools in my tool belt to navigate day-to-day life while fighting to stay awake. Now, this isn't some big productivity, girl boss type channel, unless that is, we can redefine productivity as using your time intentionally. That I can get on board with. Also, rest is productive, and there will be a lot of naps. But one of the reasons I wanted to start this channel was to share what I've learned about narcolepsy and how to navigate life with narcolepsy. Narcolepsy is lonely and isolating. I haven't been able to find a narcolepsy community the way I've been able to with ADHD, for example. By the way, there is a lot of overlap between narcolepsy and ADHD, so much so that narcolepsy is often misdiagnosed as ADHD. So if you've been diagnosed with ADHD and you're struggling with sleep attacks and excessive daytime sleepiness, it might be worth getting a sleep study done. I'm not here to tell anyone they don't have ADHD. In fact, people with narcolepsy are 30% more likely to have ADHD than the general population. Just throwing that out there. The point I am trying to make, viewer, is that if you struggle with narcolepsy or being sleepy in general, or with executive functioning, whether it's from narcolepsy or ADHD, or mental health problems, I hope this channel will become a good resource for you. And since notebooks, pens, and planners are a big part of my life, this channel will feature a lot of stationery content. So if you came here from Instagram looking for insights into how I set up my planners and journal layouts, you will not be disappointed. I think that about covers what I wanted to say. I am a little terrified to post this video, so be gentle with me, dear viewer. If you have any questions or video suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, why not introduce yourself? Tell me who you are, what brought you here, and what you hope to get out of this channel. I look forward to meeting you, viewer. In the video here, I'm just laying out the picture I chose for this week's layout, and I'm taping in all the elements that I decided to put into this layout. There's a lot of removing tape here, which is not that fun to watch, but part of the process. Earlier you probably saw that the video did cut out, but I was able to start recording again, and then it cuts out again, unfortunately, and I didn't realize that the video had cut out that time, so I didn't catch it, and I had pretty much finished setting up the layout, and so that means all of a sudden you're going to see me here taping down some things, and then all of a sudden it'll cut to a clip where the layout is just finished. But I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope that if you're journaling along beside me that you got a little inspiration from watching the video. And there we go. The layout is coming together. I debated about what sticker to put there for the longest time. There, that's where it cuts out. But anyway, that's the finished product, and I'm not overly happy with it. It's not my favorite layout, but it'll work for this week. Progress, not perfection. That's what I keep trying to tell myself. Anyway, take care, and I hope you have the sweetest dreams tonight.